And Hendon Hooker coming into this game, Shane, he had the longest consecutive touchdown streak in Tennessee history. That was snapped. No passing touchdowns for Hendon Hooker. So let me ask you this, Shane. I'm not trying to pile on or anything, but do you think this cost Hendon Hooker the Heisman, or because I know they scored late to make it look a little bit more respectable, but really they got demolished in this football game? Is this a case where, hell, there ain't going to be many or any players that go into Athens and put on a show against his defense? Do you think Hendon Hooker can still win the Heisman as long as Tennessee doesn't fall flat on its face here at the end of the season?
I still think there's a shot, and I think that's more to do with Ohio State situation than anybody. And no, we're going to get to Bryce here in a minute, but we got a 2-loss Alabama that really took one of the things you told me right after this game, one of the best things that could have happened to Tennessee was LSU beating Alabama. And not just for college football playoff's sake, but that's what everybody's talking about right now is Bama losing another game, being knocked out of the college football playoffs, and it's taken a little bit of that noise from this Tennessee-Georgia game. Now, don't get me wrong, it was on a big stage and a lot of people got to see it, but Hendon Hooker's got 3 more games to redeem himself. He is an MVP of the Tennessee Vols. If we don't have Hendon Hooker, we're not even being talked about as a college football playoff contender. I'm not saying that's the same with Stetson, but I think it's more of a team effort from the Georgia Bulldogs. It's a little bit more, Bryce was the outlier. Could he repeat? But I think dropping that second game was pivotal for him. So I think he's still in the race, but he's got to close out strong and he's got to look freaking amazing going into the off season or the playoffs.